Record on. Okay. Dear student, this is based on laser, and I'll explain about the application, then history and transition, and what are the properties of laser. Okay, and what are the properties? We can use laser technology in defense with help of laser principal properties. We can find out the exact location of target. Okay, in medical, we can do eye surgery. We can remove unwanted glands. Okay, then in material processing and industry, we can engrave different types of designs. We can drill, we can build, join different types of high melting materials based on laser. These are the different applications. Okay, and then what is the meaning of laser? Dear student, laser stands for light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation. Okay, and short form is laser. Can I proceed, dear student? Anyone say can? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and the concept of stimulated emission plays major role for generation of laser, and this concept developed by scientist Albert Einstein in 1917. Okay, then measure laser. This is one type of laser, and developed by Charles Town. Okay, then Meman developed a solid state laser, that is ruby laser. This is the first uh, solid state laser invented by Meman, and these are the pioneers in laser technology. Concept of stimulated emission developed by Albert Einstein, measure in 94, and laser helium neon. This is the ruby laser invented in 1960. Then yes, dear student, laser is short form of light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation, and there are three basic processes: absorption, spontaneous emission, and stimulated emission. Then I will explain what is the meaning of absorption. In case of absorption of light, when an external agent, that external agent may be photon, okay, with energy. What is the energy? E equal to h nu. This is the energy of external agent, and when this external agent or photon is incident on atom or molecule or electron which is already in ground state. See, dear student, this green dot indicates atom, electron, or molecule already in ground state, and when this external agent with energy h nu is incident on atom or molecule or electron in ground state, due to this collision, um, collision of external agent and this atom which is already in ground state, there is absorption of energy takes place from the atom or molecule or electron which is already in ground state, and then uh, after absorption of energy from this external agent, this atom or molecule or electron which is already in ground state will take transition from lower to higher state. Now this is atom or molecule or electron in excited state, that is energy E2. Ground energy level is denoted by E1, and difference is given by E2 minus E1, and this h nu is equal to E2 minus, what is the h? H is Planck's constant and nu is frequency of radiation. Mean in a case of absorption, transition takes place from lower to higher. Can I proceed, dear student?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now in case of spontaneous emission, one indicates your excited energy state, upper energy state, 0 indicates lower energy state. In this case, see, transition takes place from higher to lower without any, there is no need of external agent. This is spontaneously. In case of spontaneous emission, there is no need of external agent. See, without any external stimulus or agent, transition takes place from higher to lower. Okay, and there is one more creation of photon. See this creation of photon. And next important transition process is stimulated emission, which plays a major role for generation of highly energetic light, that is laser light. See, this is the diagram before collision, which in stimulated emission, when when this photon with energy h nu is incident on, here atom is already in excited state, and due to this collision, here transition of this atom which is already in excited state takes place from higher to lower, and during this transition it will emit one more photon with energy h nu, and this is your incident photon will again propagate in same direction. Okay, and you will get, for one collision you will get two photons. Similarly, you will get multiple number of photons during stimulated emission, and this concept is invented by scientists. Yes, dear student, scientist, anyone?
Einstein.
Yes,
Laser.
scientist Albert Einstein. And this is the important process which plays important role for generation of highly energetic beam. Here red color indicates atoms in excited state, and black color indicates atom in lower energy state. Okay, now I will explain what are the properties of laser light. In exam I'll ask what are the properties of laser light, so you should say monochromatic, directional, coherent. And dear student, mono means single, chroma means color, that is light with single color. Okay, now see what are the properties. Then see, first I will explain about the monochromatic. See, the monochromatic means light with single color. Okay, light with single wavelength. And in contrast, ordinary light consists of different colors. See your right hand side, there is a difference between monochromatic light and ordinary light. Okay, this is your white light, means ordinary light. When this white light is travel through this media, let's say glass media or prism, this white light is splits into 7 different colors, that is vibgyor. Okay, that is violet, then indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. And in this case, dear student, red and violet are extreme colors. Red and violet are extreme colors. Okay, and see, but when laser light is travels through prism or any media, there is no any splitting of light. Can you view this difference? Hello, student. Anyone say can? Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
In exam, we will ask what is the difference between, what is the, please explain monochromaticity. You can explain the difference between monochromatic light and laser light and white light based on this experiment. Okay, means here white light is divided into 7 different color, but in okay, laser there is no any splitting of light. You will get the same color. Okay, then directionality. Light emitted by laser is highly directional, and based on this we can find out again its divergence is negligible, and therefore based on this property we can find out the distance between distant object. Okay, that is, you can find out the distance between surface of moon and earth surface. Okay, based on these properties. Then coherent means same phase. Wavelength of laser light are in same phase in space and time. See, crust, all peak points are in same state. All these valley points are in same phase, and therefore then summary of these properties, that is laser light is monochromatic, directional, coherent, and these 3 properties make it more hazard than but ordinary light. And this is the power of this laser light is 1000 times than your normal light. Then see the summary of characteristics. This is based on coherent, monochromatic, directionality. Okay, then interaction of light. These are the 3 basic processes in absorption. See, transition from lower to upper, spontaneous emission upper to lower, and stimulated emission is upper to lower, with creation of one more photon, and you will get multiple number of photons in case of three transitions. Okay. 8 minutes to end. Yes, then in exam we will ask what are the applications of laser. So lasers used to read barcode. Okay, high power gas laser are used in cutting, drilling, welding. It can drill fine holes in the hard substances like diamond without crack. Due to the high energy density or directional property, it can produce temperature of the order of 10,000 degrees Celsius at a particular well-designed hole. When applied on metal, it can melt within a short span of time. Laser beam is used for marking, engraving different types of designs on plastic or different types of metals, used in long distance measurement, in communication purpose. Okay, and based on due to the divergence property, means what are the main properties?
तो लेजर से मार भी सकते हैं लोगों को.
Yes. First find out exact distance and then you can shoot. That is generally also referred to as a death rays. Okay.
Sir, Nikola Tesla.
Generally used in military in defense purpose. Yes. Means what are the basic properties? Monochromaticity, directionality, and coherent. These are the, and based on this we can write we can say different types of application in medical purpose, defense purpose, different types of industrial or material processing purpose, as well as in different types of in daily uses. Yes, anyone? Hello. And this is about the laser profile. Okay. Yes, dear student, any doubt or any query up to
No,
this
sir.
level?
No, sir.
Yes, please ask me. And dear student, all the best for your examination. And can I repeat for Zener diode? Zener diode
Zener diode हो गया clear.
हो गया ना? Proper हुआ ना आप लोग?
Clear. Yes, sir.
हाँ, sir.
Yes, sir, 2 बार आपने कर दिया.